Every night at exactly 12 o'clock, that woman would turn into a dog. That night, when she felt the time was near, she quickly said goodbye to the boy. Just then, her phone slipped from her hand and fell into the drain. The boy bent down to pick it up, but the woman said she didn't need that phone anymore and hurried away. The boy watched her leave, confused and surprised. She turned into a narrow alley, and right there stood the same boy holding her phone. But it was too late. In front of his eyes, the woman suddenly vanished and transformed into a dog. Seeing this, the boy was so terrified that he fainted on the spot. The dog came close and tried to wake him up. When the boy opened his eyes, the dog ran away. However, its legs were short, and the boy soon caught up. Shocked, he asked, "Are you really the same person?" When he saw the woman's clothes lying on the ground, it became hard to deny. Finally, he decided to take the dog home. Once there, he gave it some water. At first, the dog hesitated, but then, overcome by thirst, it began to drink. The boy still had doubts, so he took out her phone and showed the lock screen. To his astonishment, the dog used its paw to swipe across the screen, and the phone unlocked. Now the boy was completely sure. The dog was indeed that woman. The woman, trapped in her canine form, was thinking of escaping, but the boy kept an eye on her. After a while, he fell asleep, snoring loudly. She quietly got up and tried to leave. Just as she was about to open the door, the boy stirred, then went back to sleep. She tried several times to open the door, but failed, exhausted, and eventually dozed off by the wall. When morning came and sunlight filled the room, the dog turned back into a woman. She quickly put on her clothes and prepared to leave. But just then, the door opened, and there stood the same boy she loved. She froze, not knowing how to explain what had happened.